Can you see the screen?
Yeah, powerful. Can see it.
Okay. Okay, no, that's great, because I wanted to make sure that before everybody joins in, then we know that we all on the same track.
Yeah.
Yes. How is it going down in your area? Is it the same as in South Africa? Things are bad here, man.
We're live. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Facebook now. They just lifted interstate traveling now. If not, we don't travel to other states. So they just lifted that now.
Okay.
So, but you know, this pattern of life, everybody is just trying to be used to it.
Yes. Yeah, it's a new normal, you know, it's a new normal. And
can we stop the sharing first?
Okay, let's.
So that when we want to start, you can share.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So it's a new normal, like you mentioned.
Yeah, it's a new normal. You know, we only do visual. We can't, you know, we can't even do presentations anymore because you can only do them online. And it's, yeah. I never thought we will come to this, you know, stage where we do things the way we are doing them now.
That's true.
Yeah.
So you're welcome, sir.
No, thank you so very much.
People are still joining us. You know, it is exactly 7 p.m. South African time. We are starting. It is 6 p.m. Nigerian time. Exactly 6 p.m. We are going to start.
Wow.
You guys are one hour ahead of us.
Yes. you know, I remember when I was in Nigeria. You remember, when was it? That was early last year. Was it last year or that other year?
2018. I think it was 2018 you came to Nigeria also.
Yes, yes.
I can't remember.
Yes.
You came with Chabe, right?
Yes.
You came with Vivian?
No. I came with Happy and Jason and who else? And Mtuduzi. Yes.
Was it during the award in Nigeria?
Yes, that was during the award.
Well, I didn't meet. Okay, maybe no.
Yes.
But when you guys were the leaders there when you came in, so I was a baby in Longreach then.
Yes. So we actually Sean took us to a nice beach where we had a nice fish. I
remember that was 2018. I learned you guys went to the beach.
Yes.
And had fun.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, I can see people are starting now. We got 13 people already.
Yes, 13. We have more on Facebook.
Yes.
Welcome. Tell us where you're joining us from. Tell us, drop that in the chat box. I have Mercy. Mercy, try and chat me up for your slots to join my mentorship course. Then At ABC, you're welcome. Welcome. Share this information to your team members, to everyone. They need to join this. They don't need to miss this. This is going to be mind-boggling. Share this, share this. Make sure you share it. Easterbell, welcome. Just from UK, wow. Zimbabwe, Wendy, welcome. Vivian from Asaba, you're welcome. Welcome, everyone. Let's blow the roof. Let's blow the roof, man. We have this boiling on Facebook. Joy Tambo, Happy Simile, I say you, the boss lady herself on Facebook. Pastor Shioma, Atta, Jerry, Lucy. Tell us where you're joining from. Rita, I can see you on Facebook. Omolola, Ibadan. Nora from Chad. Ramatu. Tell us if you are excited with this program so far. This is episode 23. Meet your success partner. Episode 23. We had leadership call with Tiffany Malott. I don't count that as one of the episodes. But we have great leaders from others companies come train us on how we can build our business in network marketing in this company. This is solely Long Reach, Meet Your Success Partner. We've had amazing stories shared with us, the journey so far with the star directors who are we've featured in this program. And so if you're excited with what is happening, even in the lockdown, the energy was still up. There was fire everywhere, to keep you all excited that no matter what, you need to keep your energy up. And so if you're excited to be here, drop hashtag excited. If you're watching the replay later on, hashtag replay. If you're watching live, hashtag live. If you're watching live on Facebook this time, hashtag Facebook. So on Zoom, we have Fola from Canada. Canada, wow. How is Canada? How is the market there, guys? So we're about to kick off in Canada. 80 Obo, welcome. Mercy, Atta, Rachel, congratulations once again. Okafor, congrats. Peterson, Namdi, I can see you. Dinaka. Where are all the South Africans? Show up, show up. Tayong. Tell me where you're joining from. Christopher, Danladi, Adamawa. Tell me where you're joining from. Great. So let's get started. I want to welcome our guests. It is time. It's time to hear from the giants, all the way from South Africa. And so our guest tonight, I'll say tonight, right? We're in the evening now. Our guest tonight is SD2 Pastor Jerry Dube Motshoane. I hope I pronounced that name well. I hope I didn't murder the name. He's an entrepreneur and a trainer. He joined Longbridge 2016 on the 21st of December. And on the 22nd, he was already doing presentation door to door. Guys, did you capture that? I want you to capture it because we're going to hear from him. So on the 22nd, he presented to Vivian Mokomer and the husband. They accepted the business. Today, he has over 358,000 people in his team with more than 52 million PVs. Who are the PVs we are looking for is here? Guys, he's still very active in the business and there is nothing that can stop him from this business. When he dropped that part, that line of the business, I so much love it because it takes the energy that is coming from him, and it's one person I love his style of organization. He's so organized. The first time we met, I know the way he was doing things. I know there's a leader here. So we're so excited to have you on our show, Meet Your Success Partner. Guys, if you don't know me, my name is Charles Tambo. I'm the boss of the Global Bosses. For those of us who are just joining us for the first time, I'm a star director too in Longbridge. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so very much. Good evening to everyone.
Over to you. Tell us your journey and what you have for us today.
All right. I was when the lady came to me to introduce me to the business, I was first, oh, what is this? I never heard of it, but I prayed about it.
Who was the one who introduced you?
There's a lady by the name of Fikile. She's my upline, and she said, "You know what? We need you in this business. This business is new." I said, "Wow, okay." Then when she left, I prayed about it. Then the next day, I joined the business. The very next day.
Wow.
Yes, I said, "You know what? I'm in." And let me tell you something. I didn't pay my car. I took the money that was supposed to be my installment for my car, and I joined the business with the money. That month, I didn't pay my car. It was in December. I decided, you know what? There's no way I can leave this opportunity. And
you have to make that sacrifice to join the business.
Yes, definitely. You have to sacrifice. You have to.
Have you done network marketing before you joined?
Yes, I was with another network marketing company for 2 years.
Wow.
And when I saw this opportunity, I said, no ways, I'm not leaving this opportunity. And, being me, I took the presentation and I said, you know what, there was a lady doing the presentation and I said, you know what, I hear you, but can you give me this presentation on my phone? Because I want to go and do exploits. And that's what I did. I knocked door to door. I knew no one who was successful in this business because everybody was asking me, who do you know who has ever been successful? I said to them, I'll be the first one in South Africa to be successful. And that's how I started. Then I started knocking into people's houses. I started telling them about Longbridge. And I remember telling, the general manager then that you don't know me yet, but you will know me soon because I'm going to take South Africa and put it on the map. And yes, I did it. Obviously, it was not all my efforts alone, but it was teamwork.
Wow.
Yes, it was teamwork.
Wow. So when you started, how was it? How was the journey like?
It was tough.
Because you said you joined the business and the next day you went all out.
Yes, I went all out. The very next day, I went all out. That very night, after I joined the business, I took 4,000, South African rands to join the business. And to join the business was a minimum of 1,000 rand. But I joined with 4,000 rand because I really wanted this business. I didn't have a clue. But that very night, I went online and I started reading about these products. And unfortunately, these products were all written in Chinese when I joined. So
what were you reading?
Yes, so I had to go online, start getting into, get the English version of these products. And then the very next day, I was on the road.
Wow. Wow. Yes. And before you went all in, did you have all the knowledge? Because many people want to first get all the knowledge before they go into action. Did you got all the knowledge before you went into action?
No, you don't have to do that. That's what I normally tell people. You don't have to think in your mind that I think I'm a star now. No. The little that you know, you'll be surprised what it does to somebody who doesn't know anything at all. When I entered into the people's houses with the 5% knowledge that I had, to them, I was somebody who knows so much because I was so bold. After what I normally tell people is, don't even try to do a presentation, do a demonstration of what the pet can do, and do a pie cup demonstration as well. Those two, they do the talking for you. People will join the business because of the demonstration of a pet. Then as you go along, you will then later on master, all the other products. But the first thing you need to do a visual. People want to see what this product can do. And if you can do a demonstration, you take a pet of another company, you take our pet, you do that demonstration right there, people will join your business. So
okay. So was it the products that attracted you to the business?
Yes, that's the pie cup. It's a must-have. Yes, the pie cup and the pets.
Wow.
Those two.
Wow. What benefits did you have using the products?
No, the thing is, I have so many. If I have to take you through how I do the product, you need another 3 hours. But I'll take you through some of them. Some of them.
Okay. Yes, no, you can just use just one. Just one is okay. So that we can go into other stuff.
Yes.
But I know our products are amazing because all of them are amazing.
Yes. I mean, when you talk about the pie cup, I first talk about the 8 stones that are found in the pie cup. On your lid, you have 4 different types of stones. You've got the muyu stone, the clay stone, the clay stone. So all these 4, you got 4 at the bottom and you got 4 on top. So when you start telling people of that, the clay stone, it'll deal with, the radioactive material. It'll deal with the radioactive things that we get on your cell phone, on your laptops. Your clay stone will deal with that. Your clay stone will deal with so many things. Your muyu stone will deal with so many things. So when you put all the 8 stones and what they do, because the benefits of the pie cup are in that the 8 stones, different stones that are found in your pie cup. Those benefits will blow your mind.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. So you mentioned make a demonstration. Do a demonstration, not a presentation. Can you talk more on that?
Yes. When you see, when some people, they don't have time, 2 hours to listen to your presentation. But when you say to a person, you know what, I have this pie cup. Then you take the pie cup, then you do a demonstration. You take water, bottled water, and then you show them, because when you will be able to check, the pH in the water from the tap and the water from the bottled water. and then you will take the same water, put the water inside your pie cup, and then you shake it, and then it will change. Because remember, the alkaline is there to balance the pH of a human body. That's what the alkaline does.
Yeah.
It balances the pH of a human body. So when you do that, the water will turn blue. When the water turns blue, it shows that now the water has a good or the best pH. But when the water becomes from greenish to like orange, now the water is acidic. Right there, people see benefits. People see benefits because people want to see something with their own eyes. When they see that, wow, this cup is what I need, people will join your business. Then the rest of the product will follow. That's how I started. Then I became the master of the product as I go along, because I'm the person who's doing a whole lot of research. I dwell into a product and I want to know all the benefits of the product. So when I do my presentations, my slides is 154 slides when I do a presentation, and 80% of that is products.
I think I saw your presentation on YouTube. You were the one, you did a presentation on YouTube, right?
Yes.
Do you have a presentation on YouTube on Longbridge?
Yes. That's what we've got. We also got the Long Reach television, the Long Reach Facebook page, where we do products and we yes, that's what we do. Yes, you have seen it.
Wow. Yeah. Because one of the when I started this business, there were not so much information about Longbridge from our end online. Yeah. Online. So where there were information about Longbridge from South Africa and from Ghana, because I used Solomon Fabio's video, and I think someone from South Africa. The video was online, and I enjoyed the presentation when I was about joining the business then. But now there are so many videos now, and so
yes.
Can you tell us, before you go into the slide you have, the training you have with us today?
Yes.
Just tell us what were your journey like from Diamond 1 to where you are now? Because we have people who are in this business, their aim is to become a star director. So how can they grow up to that rank?
You know, when I joined the business, I didn't even want to. I didn't even know about, the Diamond 1 and the Diamond 2. I was not interested in that. I was interested in the wellness of people. You see, when people are well, when people are healthy, for me, that's the result automatically comes. Yes. So it's wellness first, and then the money will come. Money will come. People, when they become well, when people start to see the benefits of the products, money comes in. So when I joined the business, I signed with 9 people on the same day. On the very first day, I became Diamond 2. I was never a Diamond 1. And I didn't even know what Diamond 1 is and what Diamond 2 is. Everybody was saying, wow, congratulations, you're Diamond 2. I said, what's that? I'm here to build. I'm here to make sure that people are well. I'm here to make sure that, each and every household in our country, number one, they are healthy. Because when they are healthy, they will be able to enjoy the wealth. But if you are not healthy, how can you enjoy the money that you are making if you are not healthy? So be healthy, become a product of a product, use those products, and then benefits will come. Because as you become a product of a product, it simply means that you yourself are using the products.
True. Yeah. True. Because it starts with wellness. It was wellness that attracted me to the business.
Yes.
So if you focus on solving people's problem, you will surely have the money.
Yes,
and
because
that was what.
Yes, when you need to create a want, you need to show people that the benefits of being healthy. So when you show them the benefits of being healthy, and also you'll be the same person to supply that need of being healthy. Remember, now you've got these products. Then you say, one, these products will make sure that you are healthy. Well, you are healthy, and when you are healthy, then you will be able to can enjoy the wealth that will come as you enjoy, this journey of life.
I think that's where our name came from.
Yeah.
Long reach.
That's right.
live a longer life and be well. Only welcome in the house. Welcome, sir. Welcome. And so you said you were not, what you were bothered about was the activity. You were just doing the activity. You were not concerned about the rank. And because you were doing the activity, the ranks were changing.
Yes.
So those of us who are bothered about ranking, who are concerned about ranking, and you're not doing the activity, please go back. Go and do the needful. Yes. Go and do the demonstration. Demonstrate what you have. Solve people's problem, and you surely have the ranking comes in. You surely have results in your business. If you are new, go and show people what you have. I tell people that if you have a cure to cancer, will you keep quiet?
No, you won't keep quiet.
Yes, so and that is what we have.
Yes, we have solutions to the problems.
Yes.
Yes.
So can we hear from your training now? Share with us some of the things that will help us grow in this business.
Definitely. All right, now let's get to our training for today. And in our business, we are the business of leaders. We don't have managers in our business. We have leaders. And a leader is somebody who leads from the front. A leader is somebody who will make sure that he leads from the front. You cannot be, if you are a lazy leader, you will produce out of your own kind. You will produce lazy downlines. So if you are a hands-on type of a leader, you become a leader and they learn from you and they will be exactly like you. And don't be a busybody type of a leader, busy doing nothing. Be productive. Right on. Now I'm going to share with everyone the slides that I have prepared for our training for today.
Fantastic.
Right. All right.
My pen and paper is here, guys. Make sure you have yours. Drop the tips we are getting from this training on the comments.
All righty. The number one thing that we have to look at today, we're talking leadership. That's our first part of the training, it's leadership. Now, we have different types of leaders. So the question is, what type of a leader are you? I want us to be able to can do some introspection, be honest about yourself, look inside yourself and ask yourself the question, what type of a leader I am? Be honest. If you do that, you'll be able to win this battle.
Cool. Are you there?
Yes, we're still on it. Yes, can we see the slide, all of us, ne?
Yeah, we can.
Can you see the slide?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to look at 6 styles of leadership. We have authoritative leaders, we have affiliative leaders, we have democratic leaders, pace-setting leaders, coaching, and cohesive leaders. So it's 6 types of leadership, and I want us to be able to do some introspection as I talk. You will be able to say, I think I'm 30% on the authoritative, and I'm 30% on affiliative, and maybe I'm 20% on coaching, and maybe 2% on cohesive. So I want us to be honest about ourselves as we go through our presentation today. So the first one is cohesive. People that are cohesive they are commanding. They tell people what to do. And in our network marketing, we want people who won't dictate to people. We want people who will say, you know, show me how to do it, or let's do it together. Then you are a good leader. Or members feel, when you are a dictator, members, they feel stifled. They feel like you treating them like workers, not like your downlines, not like team members. You know, a cohesive or a commanding leader is a person who other people's opinion in the team, they don't count. Or sometimes you can either use it when you have crisis to command, like this weekend we all have to wake up and let's go and do cold calling. Cold calling is like when you wake up in the morning, let's all go to the mall with our products and make product awareness. These are the things that, you know, will work for you if you are a commanding leader. But when you make members to feel stifled, when you dictate all the time, you're not such a very good leader. So you need to look at, you know, your style of managing. And now we have here authoritative leaders. Authoritative leaders are good leaders, you know, up until a certain extent. They mobilize people towards a vision, which is the #1 thing, which is good. And sometimes when a new vision or a new direction is needed, definitely an authoritative leader or style is needed. But they also have their, you know, their downfall. They lack the ability to help team members to understand or to know how to get to a vision or a goal. So if you are an authoritative, yes, you have 2 advantages, but the third one is against you, because the third one says you lack the ability to help team members. But you have 2 good ones as well. So if you are an authoritative, you just have to work on your helping others. I think you are all on the same, you know, tune together. Then we have this one, the affiliative leadership. An affiliative leader he focuses on emotional towards the vision. They become too emotional. People, when you are too emotional, many times you will lose the team because you will be too sympathetic. And then affiliative, sometimes they are too confrontational and they are emotionally distressing towards, you know, the other people. The best thing they have is best in healing. They become empathy. Their empathy is good. They get into some other people's shoes and they help others to get through stressful situations. So if you are an affiliative member, the good thing about it it's that you can put yourself in other men's shoes and understand their challenges and help them. So there are the good and the bad in all these styles of leadership. So that's why I wanted us to do some introspection. You look inside yourself and you find exactly what type of a leader are you. Because when you lead people, remember you didn't employ them. They are here to work for themselves. So, but as a leader, you need to be the guide. You need to be aware that you didn't employ them. So you need to work well with them. Sometimes you're going to have to be a little bit hard on them. And trust me, some of them won't speak to you for a month because you didn't speak well with them. So that's the price you pay for becoming a leader. It's not all sweet and nice and good. But as a leader, you have to be able to can deal with all that. And then we have those that we call the democratic leadership. Democratic leadership is the style that when you use participation a lot, you listen to both the good and the bad, which is good. But the downfall, you can do a whole lot of listening and be very little when it comes to action. You are not being very effective because you listen a lot. You forget that you are a leader. And then one other good thing about it is that it helps you to gain valuable input from members to buy gain or to buy in. So you need to be careful because there's a thin line there. Yes, you need to listen to people. It's good to listen, but you must be also, don't do too much listening and there is little action. Because sometimes you have to do the listening, but action must be, at the forefront of everything that we are doing. Yes, my favorite one, coaching. I believe that we have to all become coaches. When we are all coaches, we will all win in network marketing. Coaching connects goals while helping other people's strengths and weaknesses. You linking these to the career aspiration and to the action. You coach them. When you see the weakness there, you coach, you mentor, you develop individuals. You show them the benefits. Some of them will be doubting, some of them will be fearful. You have to help them because fear will block them from becoming what God has always wanted them to be. They will be so fearful to challenge. They will be so fearful to knock at somebody else's door. So as a coach, you help them, you go with them, you show them how it's done. And some people can think that you are micromanaging. You look to every little detail. So be careful about that as well. But it helps you a lot. But be aware that you don't try to micromanage people. They become too agitated. They become a little bit, not very happy with you. Remember, as a leader, the things that you do, you need to set goals. You need to understand what is it that you want to achieve. In our line of business, we want people to be healthy. We want people to be able to can make money. We want to guide people. We want to develop people. We want people to have skills. We want to train people. We want to develop them. That's our job as leaders. So as a leader, remember that you are in front. And when you are in front, you need to help your team by coaching, by developing, by making sure that as we are in this journey, there are things that we have to do and things that we have to do together. So here's the big question. What is your why? Why did you join Long Range? That's I just want to, this is the question that Mr. Charles asked me earlier on. What is your why? Why did you say yes to the business? Let's start there. Because some people, they say yes to the business because maybe someone said, no, this will work for you, or this and that. But what is your why? The reason why, your reason, what drove you to join the business? The drive that motivates you to get to work each morning and to take care of your business. Why? Why did you join the business? Why did you think this business will work for you? For many, they are welcome from a necessity. From some of them, you have to pay the bills. It comes from a sense of obligation to do what needs to be done without regard to your own wants and desires. This is where many of us get lost from time to time. We forget that we also have dreams and passions for the things we love. The things we love. So what is your why? So we have to find your why. You have to find it. You need to dig deep. If you are asking yourself, why? What's the reason you're doing the things you do? Why do you work so hard? Why do you get up early and stay up so late? Why are we all now watching this Zoom presentation? Are you doing it because you want to make someone proud? Or maybe you're doing it all to give your family a better life than you have experienced. We all have different reasons. But if you dig deep, you will soon understand your why. We need to learn to live a purpose-driven life. That's your why. So the purpose of life. The purpose of life is to live a life of a purpose. The purpose of life is to live a life of a purpose. Rick Warren wrote a book and he called it Purpose-Driven Life. You know, the other day I did a presentation on that, a purpose-driven life. Have purpose. You know, your why is unique to yourself. Your why is only for you, not for me, not for someone else. Just like your fingerprint, your why is only for you. No one else will have your same, why or your same fingerprint. In a way, your why completes the definition of who you are. The most important days in your life, it's the day you were born and the day you found out why. Somebody came to you and presented this presentation, the long reach to you, and you said yes to that business. Why? God has already purposed. You know, when you read scripture, Jeremiah 1 verse 4 says, before I formed you in your mother's womb, I knew you. I ordained you a prophet long before you were conceived in your mother's womb. What you shall become, God has already decided. You've joined the business. God has already decided that you will join the business. Now it's for you to start to work on your why. You've already joined the business. Your why is a signature of sort that makes you to stand out and give you the flair that puts the cap on your personality. Embrace your why, own your why, and learn to love yourself for who you are. There's only one, and that's you. There's so many people who want to join this business, but they want to see you being successful first. So be successful in your business. That's your why. Own your business. Understand your why. Understand it fully. I'm telling you, you will not regret. So now let's talk about the gifts. God is a giver of every talent and gift. So God won't give you a table, or God will never give you or come and make you a chair, but He will give you a tree. Out of that tree, God will give you the wisdom and the know-how to make a chair. and a table. Let's talk about Tiger Woods, or let's talk about, the soccer star that we know. These people, they were introduced to soccer or to tennis, Serena Williams, while they were young, but they had to work hard on it. They had to practice every day, some 4 to 8 hours daily, for them to become stars that we see today. You have to work on your talent. You have to work on your gift from day one. You have to work on it hard. It's not easy. I've heard so many people saying it's easy to do networking. It's not easy. It's hard. It needs determination. It needs purpose. It needs to always remembering your why you did the business. So I'm telling you this because I want you to be prepared for the road ahead. Right now, we are in the midst of this COVID-19, where we have to change how we do business. Now we have to do the business online. It's the new way of doing things. Now we have to do visual. Now you have to talk. You don't allow it to be, among thousands of people anymore, or hundreds anymore. We have to do, social distancing. We have to use the masks. So the best way now to do this business is to do it visual. This is the new way of doing business. We have to adapt. It's either you adapt or you die. So we have to adapt. This is the new way of doing things. And this, for us to thrive and to keep on grinding and to keep on hustling, we have to find new ways of doing this. And this is how we're doing it now. So, and one thing, I understand that we might be having new people who want to know what network marketing really is. Network marketing, it's the definition of it is a process of establishing, a mutual or beneficial relationship with your business people or potential clients, or in our business, we call it downlines. Network marketing benefits are intangible gains made by communicating with other professionals in or relating to your industry. That means you have to be able to communicate. You don't need a degree to do network marketing. You just need you. You just have to wake up in the morning, show up and dress up, and be there in the faces of the people. You have to get to your peers, get to your subordinates. You need to talk to everyone and anyone that you meet about the business. Don't judge. Don't decide that I don't think this one can do the business. It's not for you to decide. It is God who gives you the power to gain wealth. So it's not for you to judge. You have to accept people as they are, work with them, become a coach to them. Don't try to change them. Network marketing will help us to reap the rewards of a network. It is important to understand what business network marketing, the benefits that you can gain, and how they can help your business to boost sales. We are in the business of making money. We are in the business of health. We are in the business of increasing efficiency and morale. We are in the business of building awareness of our brand. You need to know your brand. You need to understand that you yourself, you are a brand before you can sell another brand. You need to be able to sell yourself first before you can sell any product. You need to be a giant in your own. Don't expect the clothes to make you or the type of car you are driving. Understand that you are a brand. Once you understand that you are a brand, you'll be able to sell snow in Iceland. You can sell snow in Iceland. because people have to buy you first. Once they can buy into you, anything that you come up with, they will take it with both hands. Because you yourself are so confident, you are so bold, you have the boldness, you don't have that fear. Fear is going to keep you from understanding what people or what the world needs. There are 7 fears that I will talk about them later, maybe on the next session. But for today, what I've arranged for today is for us to understand this networking. I want us to understand that network marketing, it's about people. It's about wealth. It's about morale. It's about understanding that you being a brand, you will be having a whole lot of brands to present before people. And that will make you a success. Here's a big question. How does this, network marketing work? Network marketing or local business luncheons, maybe if you invited people to come to lunch or breakfast, or you wanted to present to them your business opportunity like long reach. You have to find other people. Networking, it's not only talking to the people that you are doing what you are doing. Some people might be doing network marketing, but selling maybe cell phones. Those are the people that you need to talk to as well. You need to talk to anyone and everyone. You need to make sure that you invest your time in attending presentations. Learn from different types of people because we are all unique. We all do presentations differently. So if there's a presentation somewhere, they don't have to be in your team, but attend to that presentation. You will learn a thing or 2, or maybe 3. So make sure that generally you put together the purpose of introducing new concepts and methods that are being used while providing a platform, which is long reach, to local business people to meet them and exchange ideas. Always be ready for one opportunity. Always have your business card with you. Always have your toothpaste with you. Be ready in your boot, in your pocket. Always have your mouth spray. Always have something to say, this is my brand. Then when you do that, you are ready. If you're not still doing that, you're far away from being ready. When you meet someone, be sure to exchange business cards and follow up with later discussions, points or topics brought up in the conversation that you might have with them. If you meet people and they talk about Liverpool taking the league, be the one that will change the subject. Talk about your business. Be a game changer. Don't just fit in. When you meet 5 people and they're talking about, whatever team they are talking about, you change all that. Tell them, guys, I'm with long reach. Change the topic, change the subject, own that meeting. And after a few conversations, you'll be able to bring up issues that you are facing. Because as you keep talking to other people, as you keep talking to other networkers, and if they open up their discussions first, you might be able to begin to exchange information, seek knowledge, or exchange business contacts. Because these are the future people that you will also need in your business as well. So be of good courage. Understand that in network marketing, it's all about talking and talking and more talking. But don't just talk, also listen and learn. Listen from the people who has done the business before. Attend business seminars. Attend to them. When you go there, take a pen and paper. Don't go there empty-handed. Take a pen and paper and learn. Cultivate some working relationships with people. with your peers, with your business associates. Then communicate on a regular basis to help them to help you. Always stay current. Always be current. Don't always dwell in the past. The most important skill for effective business networking is listening. Focus on how other people or the other person, on what they are doing. When they listen, you talk. When you talk, when they talk, listen. And that will help you to establish a mutual benefit relationship. Networking gives people the ability to collaborate with other experts and to help them grow their business or also to improve professional lives. Because ultimately, we want to improve our professional life. We want to make sure that we become the best we can be. That's what we want. And I'm saying this because I want us to reap the benefits. What are the benefits, of networking? As an entrepreneur, the benefits of network marketing are critical to your personal growth and business development. Small business is all about networking, building the relationships, and taking action. You need to take action all the time. Don't just keep talking and doing nothing about it. Don't procrastinate. Make sure that you have action. Build a successful business. Take a lot of time and a lot of drive, a lot of hustle, so that you may build and form a group of people, surrounding yourself with people that share similar drive and ambition. You are more likely to move forward as a group. Don't be an island. Don't be on your own. Network marketing, it's not about being alone. It's about being with other people. Network marketing will challenge you. In our line of business, for you to move maybe from diamond 2 to diamond 3, you're gonna have to have two diamonds in 2 different leagues. They have to come to your level in order for you to go to the next level. So network marketing allows people, your downlines, to come to your level. Don't be afraid. I have people in my team who are actually way above me, and I'm okay with it. But that's not the only benefit of network marketing. In fact, that's the beginning. Here are some of the benefits in network marketing that you can enjoy in network marketing. The number one thing is opportunities. It is natural that network marketing will result in opportunities. The thing you will not know is when and how they will materialize. So that is why you must always be ready. That is why you must always be having your pamphlets, your business cards, your products in your boot or in your bag. But be ready, because you just don't know when the opportunity will show itself to you, Whether it will be a referral or an offer of a partnership or a request for your services or product, it is important to be ready so that you can seize that opportunity when it comes to you. So be ready for that. But it's not only about opportunities, it's also about connections. Remember, you're not just gaining exposure to the people in the room, you are building connections with their networks too. So it's all about building, connecting with other people. That is why it's network marketing. You keep on connecting with people. That is why it's called network. For if someone they know has a need that matches your business, and if you have made an impression in the beginning, you will be likely get a referral. So they will say, hey, you need a toothpaste, long-reach toothpaste. I know so and so, because you made an impression the first time. And remember, it's not just a one-way street. If someone in your network matches a business you encounter or at an event, don't hesitate to share their details as well. It will only strengthen your relationships as well. So understand that it's all about networking. Raise your profile. Raise your own profile. When I'm saying raise your profile, I'm saying be visible. Be noticed is a big benefit in network marketing. When you are regularly attending business presentations, social events, people will begin to recognize you. This can help to build your reputation as a knowledgeable person, because people, when they see that you are knowledgeable, they will identify with you. People, when they see that you are reliable, they will come to you for anything. When they see that you are supportive, they will know that they can always come to you when they need support. So when they need a useful information or a tip, you'll be the first you will be the first person they think about, because you have raised your profile. You also are more likely to get more leads and referrals, as you will be one that pops up in their head when they think of a need or an offer. So be always ready. The other thing, the number 5, know your industry. Know your industry. Know your long reach. Know the products. And if you don't know if you don't understand or you don't know the benefits of a product, let me show you how you sell a product, even if it's too expensive. Don't be front or don't be ahead to tell a person when they say to you, I need a pie cup. In South African rands, a pie cup, it's 985, I think. Or if somebody say, I need Codicep military. Codicep military capsules is 1,375. Don't be upfront to tell them about the price. They will block their minds to say that's too expensive. But you start by telling them the benefits of that product. They say how much, say, no, listen, let me tell you first what it does. Because as you keep on telling them, as you keep on breaking it down on the benefits of that product, in their minds already, they are already working on their own prices because of the benefits. Let me make you an example. If somebody buys an Uno, which is about 20,000 rand, and somebody buys a Mercedes-Benz, which is about 1.5 million. So when you sell a Mercedes-Benz, they are all vehicles. They will all take you from point A to point B. But the other one will take you there faster. The other one will take you there a little bit later, but you will also get there. So when you sell the Mercedes-Benz, you don't start by saying, my car that I'm selling is a 1.5 million. You start by saying, number one, my car, safety. It's got 12 airbags. It's got air conditioner. You sell the benefits. You don't sell the car. You sell the benefits of the car. So when you are in networking, sell the benefits of the product. That is why we say know your industry, know your products. Ask people you meet to sit down with their recent challenges and let them talk about their recent challenges or accomplishment. When they have accomplished something, listen, or about the trends they see, listen. In particular, if something has recently happened in your industry, see what your conversation partner thinks or of the impact it might have on the field as a whole. You'll get a much broader perspective if you expand the conversation beyond your own friend and office mates. So if you know your industry, if you understand what's happening around, there are things that you need to know if you are a networker. You need to know your industry. You need to know, the numbers. When somebody says, how many people in South Africa, I'll tell you straight that the 2020 stats were saying we've got 59 million people in the country. You already got the stats, and you must be sharp to say, all right, and out of that, 58% of them are youth, and they are unemployed. When you know these numbers, people start to trust you. People start to see that they can rely on you because you have information. So information is key if you are a networker. Learn from the wins and the mistakes of others. Sometimes it will be difficult if you go to a man and you say to him, what were your mistakes? No, start by saying, you know, it will be awkward when you come to me and you don't know me and you say, tell me about your challenges. But if you say to me, tell me about all your accomplishments, it becomes easier. Then I'll open up, then I'll start telling you, yes, I have achieved this and this and this and this. And then you become wiser. Then you start by saying, okay, were there any other challenges in your business? Then when you do that, but you don't just burst up and say, what were your failures? So if it's happening to you, try and ask the person you are networking with, or your upline, or your downline, or somebody you are trying to recruit, or somebody onto the other network. Then you are able to say, but my network company, this is the product that we have, and these are the benefits. So my company, we have better benefits than your company, because you know your business and you understand the wins and the mistakes. And of course, you don't want to say, tell me about why you failed. So rather try by saying, look back on your career. Is there anything that you would do differently? When you say that, you are simply saying, what were your downfalls? But you're putting it nice. You are saying, tell me about, you know, the things that you do differently. If you were to join Long Reach again, what would you do differently? So a person will indirectly tell you their shortfalls. But you didn't put it bluntly like that. You said, what would you do differently? So be wise on how you speak. Or you say, is there anything that you do that would you recommend that I do as I continue with my journey? Then people will be telling you about the business. There's a plenty to be learned from achievements and mistakes of others. And people love to talk about themselves, especially their achievements. So be wise if you want to know the challenges. Because once you know, it's like you're doing a SWOT analysis. When you do your SWOT analysis, you look at your own strengths and your own weaknesses, and you look on the opposition side, you know, on the opportunities and the threats. So when you do all that, you are actually looking at yourself, your strengths and your weaknesses, and the threats and the opportunities outside. So when you do SWOT, you're allowing yourself, you look inside yourself, you be honest with yourself, and you look at the market at large and say, okay, what can I benefit or what can I learn from that? And then number 3, by doing that, you get a free career advice. Another bonus of network marketing is the chance to get some free career advice. Starting with more experienced professionals in your industry of interest, give you the chance to ask them what they think of the career moves you are being mulling over. Aside from getting good advice, here's how to know if it's not or it's also a great way to, you know, to show people your admiration. You wouldn't be asking for advice if you didn't respect their opinions, right? I mean, I think you can agree with that. But what I want us to be aware of as we're doing network marketing, here are the 7 fears that are preventing us from becoming champions. Number 1 thing is fear of failure. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to fail. Failure gives you an opportunity to try again. Don't be afraid to fail. Fear of rejection. When you fear rejection, you will never approach anyone because you will have that fear to say, what if he answered me this way? Don't fear. Fear of speaking in public. I have so many people who comes to me and say, you know, I can't speak in public. And you know what I do? just say to them in a presentation, I'll say, stand up. And they will stand up and I'll say, what is your name? And the minute they tell you their name, I say to them, you are speaking now in public. And you just said you can't speak in public. When you speak inside a taxi, you are speaking in public. It's a public transport. When you speak inside the mall, you are speaking in public. So fear of speaking in public, it's only in your mind. We all speak in public. Fear of what will people say. People will always speak. People will always speak, whether you do good or bad. Fear of moving out of your comfort zone. I normally tell people, get out of your comfort zone. It's a trap. Your comfort zone is a trap. It's a time bomb. Because the job that you are busy doing right now, you will soon be replaced by artificial intelligence, the fourth IR. Companies are trying to find ways to replace you. Because remember, machines don't get sick. Machines don't get sick leave. Machines don't strike. Machines don't take leave. So it is better to have a machine to work for you. But the good thing is that we, as people doing network marketing, we will never be replaced. We will still be required to be out there to do the work that we are doing. So get out of your comfort zone. You will soon be replaced by a machine. And fear of the worst scenario. I mean, what is the worst scenario? What is the worst scenario? Your worst scenario might not be my worst scenario. It's just a name. Your worst scenario, some people might say, I've seen 10 people being mauled by a lion. That's their own worst scenario. But my worst scenario might be, I've seen 1,000 people inside an airplane crashing onto the sea. So your worst scenario and my worst scenario, they're not all the same. So do not be so fearful that you are afraid of the worst scenario. The last thing, fear of the unknown. What are you afraid of? You know, when the Bible speaks, when Timothy was talking to Paul was talking to Timothy, he said, please do not be fearful, because you were not born with the spirit of timidity and fear. That spirit comes from the devil. You were born with the spirit of faith. Once you have faith, you will never have fear. They cannot both reside in you. When the one is in, the other one is gone. So if you don't have faith, you will have fear. So fear will be saying, hey, maybe you are joining the scam. I normally ask people, I think we all know what a pyramid is. Some people will be saying, no, I think Long Reach is a pyramid. And I'll ask them, where do you work? Then you'll say, no, I'm a teacher. And I'll say, right, you're a teacher. And I'll tell them, you work for a pyramid scheme. Because as a teacher, you write down there, the Minister of Education is at the top. No one can earn more than the Minister of Education. So you're working for a pyramid scheme because there's only one top man at the top. Or maybe you're working for a company, there is only one CEO. But in network marketing, what we do, if you're not working hard enough, even your downlines will earn much more than you. We're not a pyramid scheme at all. It doesn't necessarily mean when you are my upline that you will earn more than me. If I'm putting a whole lot of work, I'm going to reap the rewards of working hard. Are we still together? Grow your business.
We are together.
Oh, thank you. I want you, when you grow your business, these are some of the things that you have to look at. Expand your list every day. By that, I mean, every day you have a target that I want to talk to 5 people about my business. And people you don't know. The people that you know will take you for granted. When I started this business, I went to the people I didn't know. Because the people I know will be saying, you're starting with these things, Jerry, man. Now, where do you quote this? But the people you don't know, they will stand and listen. So The people that you know will only join when you're buying your second car. They'll start to realize, wow, this thing is working. And now they will start to join your business. So when you expand your list every day, it's when you wake up every morning and say, I want to talk to 5 people that I don't know. The referrals, we addressed this one of referrals. We spoke about referrals. People will be referred to you if you go out there and keep on planting a seed, and if you keep on taking your business card, giving everyone your business card. People will refer you. They will say, if you want to join Long Reach, go to so-and-so, because I know he is reliable. Use of Facebook. Right now, Facebook is the tool that we have to use all the time, because Facebook will allow us to talk to people we don't know, to the people we never met. Right now, we're not allowed to travel. So you can only get hold of people through the media. And this is how we have to do it. Clubs. When you talk about clubs, you talk about social, societies, social networks, people that we normally meet, the family members. If there's a wedding, you can steal 5 minutes, even in a wedding, and say, guys, do you know that I'm doing Long Reach? At Long Reach, 5 minutes. This is the toothpaste that I use. Look at my teeth, look at my gums. I have fresh breath every day, and that's all because of Long Reach. You even see the car that I've parked outside, that's Long Reach. 5 minutes, and you're done. Most of them, those that are interested, they will ask you aside and say, what were you saying about Long Reach? What is it? Then you have an opportunity to preach to them about Long Reach. Another thing is contact lists on your phone. How many people you have on your phone that are on your contact list? If you have 1,000, how many of them are you doing business with? If you do business with 30 people and you have 1,000 people on your list, delete the 970. They're taking space for the people that you should be doing business. So don't put, have you ever looked at your phone and you see that there is Lucas on your phone and you don't even remember Lucas? You have never spoken to Lucas in 2 years, even on WhatsApp. Delete Lucas so that you can find space for someone that you will do business with. Profile your list. Decide that today, if I can speak to 3 teachers during this week, you're profiling it. You say, you know what, I need to speak to 2 doctors or to 3 nurses today or this week or this month. You're profiling your list. When you do your cold calling is when you wake up in the morning and you go to a mall, you put up a little table there and you put your toothpaste, you put your pads, you put your Astro Super Sub Reviver, you put your berry oil. You're doing cold calling. You didn't do any appointments with those people. You just woke up in the morning. We call it cold calling in marketing. So you're just going out there to meet people you have never met and you talk to them about the business. Build a rapport, build the rapport. Use your WhatsApp videos. Use the information that your upline is giving you. Use it for your benefit. And then lastly, when you grow your business, set follow-up dates. This is very, very important. And this is the one that we normally take for granted. When you're setting a follow-up date, that's when you say, thank you, sir, for listening to my presentation. Can we meet again tomorrow at such and such a place? And you're setting a follow-up date. When you wake up in the morning, you phone that person or you send a WhatsApp. You say, sir, remember yesterday when we spoke, we ended up by saying we're going to meet today at 5:30. Remember, we're meeting today at 5:30. You're setting a follow-up date. You're simply showing people that you have interest in them. You're simply showing them that you are a professional, that you run your business professionally. You run it as if you were employed by someone. I think we're still together. Are we still together? Yes. Be encouraged.
Together.
Thank you. Be encouraged. The only person you are destined to become is a person you decide to be. These are the words of Ralph Emerson. Decide. You have to decide. I can speak, Charles can speak, Sean can speak, Madam Titi can speak, but if we don't, as we are listening, if we don't decide to be successful, no matter what they say, won't make a difference. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Decide here and now to start working. The number 2 thing, start where you are. Use what you have, do what you can. Some of you might have joined the business 2 years ago and you never did anything. It's okay. You are here and you are listening to me now. Start here and now and move forward. It's okay. You didn't do anything. For the last year, for the last 2 years, for the last 6 months. But now that you are listening to what I've just said, start here and now. This is Arthur Ashe. Arthur Ashe was this African-American that used to play tennis. And he died some years ago. Number 3, life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. Succession of lessons. Learn every day, learn from everyday life, thrive, want to become the best. I'm going to ask a question. To those of you, you can also get to the message section there and just answer this one. Do you think you can do this business? That's the big question. Because Elena Roosevelt says here, you must do the thing you think you can do. So get onto your, participate there, get onto your message column there, and just answer this one. Do you think you can do this business? The number 5. If you don't pay appropriate attention to what has your attention, it will take more of your attention than it deserves. These are the words of David Allen. He simply says, if you don't pay attention to what takes your time, look inside yourself and what takes your time? Is it television? Do you spend your time, loafing around? Do you spend your time doing nothing? Look inside yourself, look at what takes your time and work on it. What takes your time? Because you need to spend, we need to learn from our CEO, Mr. Zuzuwe. Mr. Zuzuwe, he works from 6 o'clock in the morning up until 10, 11 o'clock at night, 7 days a week. And I said here in number 6, remember why you joined the business. Don't give up, don't give in, keep moving. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter about your qualifications. Just do this business. Most of the millionaires I know, they don't have degrees. Billionaires in this world, they don't have those degrees. Never give up. As you come to almost the end of our presentation, I want to tell you something. Colonel Sanders, he started KFC at the age of 65. He failed 1,009 times before succeeding. Whether you like KFC or not, the story of Colonel Harlan Sanders is truly amazing. He didn't look at his age. He didn't look at his past failures. He just wanted to make sure that the last days of his life, he becomes successful. And so can you. You can become successful. Don't look at your age. Don't look at your past failures. Don't look at the past. Look at the future. Thomas Edison, his teacher said he was too stupid to learn anything. He was fired from his 2 jobs from being non-productive. As an inventor, Edison made 1,000 unsuccessful attempts at inventing a light bulb. But everyone was saying, you failed 1,000 times. But he said in his own words, I didn't fail 1,000 times. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps. That's powerful. A light bulb was an invention of 1,000 steps. Today, look at now, we have lights, the globes, the bulbs. If you could have failed, if we could have given up, we could have still using candles by now. The Wright brothers in 1903, they did the very first flight in airplane. They failed many times. They fell many times. They broke hands and legs, but they never gave up. Today we can fly because they never gave up. Whatever you do, right now you are listening to me and you're doing long range. I want you to be encouraged. I want you to say, I can, I will, end of story. I have achieved much in this business. I have millionaires under my name, and I have achieved few things. The few things that I achieved, they include, 7 cars that I bought, 2 houses. These are the few things that I've achieved, and many, many more. Because I never gave up on my dream. I never looked at my age. I never listened to somebody who was telling me this won't work. I never listened to anyone who said to me, this comes from China. Things that are coming from China. The people that are saying that are people from the West, and those are Americans who hates the people from the East. We all know about the battle between the East and West. But I want to tell you something. All our solutions are in long range. And I want you to do it. Put extra 150% on your efforts. It's not an easy business to do. But if you can master the art of doing it, if you can learn from what we are saying, if you can learn from what we are doing, if you can learn, from your uplines, attending seminars, invest in this business, you look back and smile. And I'll give it back to you.
Wow. This is great. This is great. This is mind-boggling. Guys, I hope you had value tonight, because what we'll be emphasizing on is leadership. Leadership is key to your business. Having a strong why, knowing your business, be visible. I know you took a lot of notes tonight. I want you all to go back, go look at these notes, because SD Jerry just shared with us some of the things that helped him to get to where he is now. I imagine raising great leaders in his organization. As the Mokoma is in your team.
Yes.
And what has came out from that. So many other leaders, guys. It takes strong leadership quality for you to grow in this business. So if you really want to have success in this business, you need to go all out. You need to go all out, build this business, put into practice. I tell people that why is it that successful people share with us the same thing that made them to be successful is a pattern. Is a pattern. But the reason why many people are not having success after going through this pattern is because they don't apply it. They are looking for shortcuts. They are looking for shortcuts. And so we really want to thank you, SD, for sharing this nugget with us. Thank you very much for accepting to come share with us things that will help us have success in this business. And so we are grateful. If you had value tonight, please drop 2222222 in the chat box. Drop that in the chat box. If you had value tonight, drop 222 in the chat box. Fantastic. So the energy is high. The energy is high. So we are very much grateful for this opportunity, for this training. I believe we all need to go back and rewatch this on YouTube so as for us to get a proper not understanding and see areas we can apply in our business. So thank you very much, sir.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Grateful. So bye, guys. See you next week. Next week, we are bringing up a powerful network marketer. Someone I shared the story on my wall, Austin. I hope you remember the guy who bought a BMW of over 360 million. Is living in a house of over 360 million as a result of network marketing. So he's going to come in down to share some things that will help us grow our business. I hope you're enjoying this show. I hope you are enjoying your Wednesday with this. Have a successful week. Make sure you are visible. Make sure you're showing up. Go pro in your business. Once again, my name is Charles Tambo.